Aló, aló, aló. Se ve bien. Quiero que se ve bien. Ahí, cercas.
You've come, warrior! The mighty guardian, Eudicus Arsenosa, was not the kind of echo to walk crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will but she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
What is it? Did you feel something?
I only heard strange sounds.
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory, got on the long path of hunting. Many died with their body. Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, it was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory.
She waits for us there. I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no? Perfect.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Oh. Anyway, it's no matter. These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, oh, all thanks to you. Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once? With me! Here! Into the spotlight! Here! On now! I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like... they... just now. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone. Not if something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Thenodian was never able to establish. The Thenodian controls the minds of its followers through their faith. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the... Verlova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. If the Mia I see is under the Thenodian's control, does that... When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is... Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or was Verlova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide?
Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
It's okay.
Oh. I don't know what's weighing on your mind. As a warrior, I trust the clash of steel far more. The traces of the blade reflect the soul of its wielder. All right. Don't wear that face. Whatever it is, I trust you'll make the right call. Septimont is my city. Don't let it lose its glory or pride. Will you promise me that, warrior?
I'll do what I can. It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written. I'll trust my own judgment to guide where it must go.
Okay.
I hear cowering prey. Time to fight! I'll end you! With me! Those blades, spears, and halberd. This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the Upper City, right? Ages ago, the Dark Tide bore down on Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, Intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of Hero. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister. But all these years later, it has become...
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is coming from underground.
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Dragona, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. Power needs meaning.
More tacit discord, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted, just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears, as well as tacit discords.
Glory is upon us! With me!
At the helm! In the limelight! The tidal blight. Why is it sudden?
We'll clear it out first, then...
What's that sound? Come!
Lupa?
Let's go.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Qué pedo.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
stolen the Sentinel's access too. Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Thenodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will fall. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
A dream. I'm not alone. This feels good. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathy. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had won. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Let's go. Okay.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
Hazle prueba.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor. In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
Se ven unas constelaciones esta plebe. Ni pedo.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
Damn.
Strange.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking.
Too bad I won't last. I'm sorry, Cartathea. You saved me.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags, and wind
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinascita weak. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows. No. You said it yourself. This is your city. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. It's free. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only.
You mean?
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. Once I sought to end it all. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, I return to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe he will come here and
Must be quite the person,
El prota, el prota.
then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the... Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet jump to a new story and bring my message to that person.
All right, gods of the air. I'll... First... Tell me... What is that person's name?
¿Le dijo el nombre? No, ¿verdad?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
Ok.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. They used to be, but now, with the old districts completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water.
Ok.
After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page. That's why. I only regained my name after I... During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use me and... Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what?
Let's go. A ver.
I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is... Of course. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping Septimontian tradition. When it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
Tengo que quitar las tres. Ah, no.
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
Let's go. ¿Otra lanza o qué? Simón.
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
Así es, joven.
I hear.
Ah. Este perro.
Try that again. Caught you now. With me to victory. Into the spotlight. I smell feet with me.
Como perro.
At the spear tip.
La lancita. Ahí está. Ok, ok, ok. O sea,
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
aquí hay. Bueno, después vemos. Ah. Oye. Ay, perdón.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route.
Another route.
The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Ah, mira estos güeyes. Como que esta morra hizo con este güey.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know. Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger, with someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do that some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, we'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a
Dead woman? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend, alive or dead. Her body holds the information we need. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence.
the heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have—
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creators. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, and I've always found beauty in inevitable.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
I hear cowering prey. The fight is on! Hiding there, huh? You get first dibs. I hear cowering with me to victory! Glory is upon us! Face me, coward! With me! Triumph at the spear tip! Die, evil! Together we howl! I'll end you with me! Is that all?
Es todo, perro. ¿Ya? Muchachona. No hay nada, la bestia. Salud.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared.
A ver qué dice por lo visto estos güeyes. Y el.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts.
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains. Her data has been invaluable, as the Threnodians' failed resonators. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodians' essence within...
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a model.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. myself fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimon's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would... Oh well. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with this, the Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodians' designs in Raguna. But this poor, a death so theatrical, so saturated...
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont?
Oh, such... This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodians' lingering power. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist, the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide. The hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renaissance. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story...
And...
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their...
disgusting. I hear cowering prey. With me! To victory! Glory is upon us! Here! That's some attack. With me! Triumph and the spear tip! All or nothing! The fight is on! Hiding there, huh? You get first dibs.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was... I don't...
But I do. Without a champion, powerful and yet yearning for strength. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside.
No.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh. I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory. I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but he treats everyone the same. He didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, he chose to. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations, never stepped foot in. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a heart isn't shaped by what it's born with, or what it... I've underestimated others. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's... Beautiful as ever. Built by the hands of the people, not the sentinel. And where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands.
Gato. Ah, las ruinas de Sheila.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
Está chido este ángulo.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
¿Qué?
I believe in you. Warrior.
Se viene la pelea.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was ruled. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, the babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silver
Toma.
tongue, can struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia Totarenda's dignity, your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of
Toma, güey.
into the spotlight! Here. The fight is on! Please, Bill!
Unite with me.
Meaningless move. With me, Brian! At the spear!
Toma, perro.
Die, evil! That's an attack. Let's start with me! To victory!
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death. Pray to me!
The fight is on! Into the spotlight! With me! Face me, Brian! At the spear tip! Break darkness!
Muerta, muerta.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud, pitiful, cry, love. Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
Rupa!
Güey, qué chingón estuvo este capítulo, güey. Se la rifaron. Damn. ¿Y ahora? Qué épico. A ver.
It's real! Both of you are safe.
The Trinodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Ah, Cartetti. Ingat.
Finally, I can stick my head out.
I'm fine, Abby.
Wait. I was just talking to you, and then boom. It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out.
You're lively. Your echo is more boisterous than a
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in
Rellenemos
this
los
story's
huecos de
blanks,
esta
shall
historia.
we?
¿Qué te parece? Ok. La realidad. Falta otro. A ver.
sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this sonoro, which said I found Lupa in the city. We traveled together for a time, and discovered the architects of the sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the throne. Unfortunately, I was unable to. I reasoned that he would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont. So I battled the playwright, and in doing so, afterward, he, along with the other Fraxita's overseers, fled from me. With that, the sonoro began. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may. In this sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles defined to lose your role is to lose both your. In truth, Mia has long since passed, and does not truly. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered two other Fraxita's leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye, the other a man with scars.
Surely they must be for Lova and Scar.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them direct. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Right. The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Activating it requires two key conditions. Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because
Throughout this journey, I often.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa. Hope. Is there anything else you wish to? The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark. Now that I think of it.
You need to head to the Black. They've been dealing with the Thenodian for years. You should go there and run some tests.
The Black Shores. Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust.
Costa Negra, ¿qué pedo? A ver, Lupa.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tower. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the dark. She saved me. But in that story, then in another story, after we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using after defeating it, the sonoro began to collapse. I passed through the. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. My death. Well, I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my in the end. Or I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality but in those 3 days of the story where Cartothea didn't rescue. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back.
Es todo.
The script and the copper. Though her reverberations trapped in that monstrous body.
When you defeated the Thenodian.
Yes. Thanks to you and Cartothea. Thank you, my fellow war.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something.
A ver.
Let's set off together.
Me falta una baliza. What the fuck? ¿Qué es eso?
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, you remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and... For the Sentinel, the information stored for this reason. Even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian,
The knowledge they would later forget.
it was a secret. One the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it. It seems like a clue. The true secret, you see, before I came to meet you, the arena I destroyed has been restored. But in the people's hearts, it's still the righteous. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid I once believed the Threnodian sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power. But its true goal is the central hub.
Okay.
Direction. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide...
The dark tide. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must... But the worst of the storm has passed. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier.
Saca las
Flowing
culpas de
through golden fires, with the sound of
los
water.
tupes de esta play.
Of course, it would be... But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting mist.
It's Mia's sword.
Shining
The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies would... This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or... But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a... So, I think.
Skies unknown.
¿Qué pedo con las rolas tan chilas? Mejoraron un buen, Mejoraron un buen los soundtracks del juego.
It's beautiful.
Bastante
Our
mejoraron.
city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
Complete. Pues ahí está.
Ay, diablos. ¡Ay, no!
Vamos a subir un poquito el volumen. Entonces el rover.
Plan with convention, then conquer.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
Constelación.
future, leaving the past behind.
Ok, ahí está.
will be there for everyone.
A ver la misión esta. Oh. Oh. Lupa.
You've come!
Are you...
Just wheat juice. Today? Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Well, that's just one.
Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice. Sit.
Even though it's over, I've sent word to the F4's palace about Domina Julia. But finding the silvers that fled will take 4 years ago. Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption if Mia had lived. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents, just like one of those stories.
Have you ever thought about living a different life?
No need. For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you. Life is an arena. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher. Do you fear that one day you might face defeat? You seem to live to meet others' expectations. Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. I may not have your strength, but should you call, I will meet you on the battlefield, no matter the distance. I swear it, by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
Ok, entonces ya puedo... Bueno, pues aquí lo dejaré, la historia. De ratito hago misiones y todo ese pedo. Chaito. Estuvo muy buena esta misión, Ingasu, lo que le puedo mostrar. Estuvo muy buena esta historia. Pero aquí la dejo y al ratito le doy al mundo abierto y todo ese pedo. Chaito. Para jugar la historia y ya después le doy a los eventos. Estuvo muy buena la historia, estuvo muy chila, me gustó mucho. Más que nada la música y pues cómo se... el desenlace de todo esto, ¿no? Chaito.